Let's talk about the Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets.
I heard that their coach might be replaced, Gibson, for a Jeff Van Gundy.
I don't see nobody else. Excuse me while I feel myself. That's a good move right there.
You like that if that comes to
Man,
fruition?
I like that move right there. Jeff Van Gundy can coach. And what I like about Jeff Van Gundy, he's been on the sidelines for a little bit. He's been commentating. So he's seen a lot of NBA ball. He's developed a new strategy, I think. He is very good at analyzing talent, evaluating talent, because he's been sitting in the booth watching games. I like it.
Gibson.
I like it. I like this move.
When has he won something as a coach? His brother is a way better coach than he is.
No, I don't know about that.
Gibson,
No, I don't know about
I don't know about that either. I just said it.
Jeff Van Gundy is a good coach.
He is a good coach.
He's not a championship coach, but there's not a lot of coaches in the league that are championship coaches.
Right.
So anybody who moving around coach is going to be picking from guys that haven't won championships.
I like him.
I like Jeff Van Gundy.
I like Jeff Van Gundy. I like Mark Jackson. Now, you ask me who should get a job first, I'll let you know.
I'm going to let you know.
I'm going to let you know who should get a job between those two first.
I'm going to let you know right now.
Let me know.
Mark Jackson needs to get that spot.
Hey, I'm just throwing names out there. Everybody want to bring up Jeff Van Gundy, man. It's Mark Jackson out there. He's been waiting for a job. He's saying he wants a job. I like him as a coach.
I don't know why he got blackballed, because obviously that's what happened to him.
He's black.
Well, they got other black coaches in the league. That's not the reason. He said something or did something behind the scenes, and that's why he's not coaching.
He black. You know what he did?
What?
He just loved the Lord.
Oh, he told them guys they don't have to come to work on Sundays.
And he liked to have Bible study at the facilities and things like that. I don't think white people don't relate to our God.
They just want to go to church on Sunday, and the rest of the week they want to do what they do.
They just don't want to be hounded with religion 24/7. That's a big part of it. Yeah, that's a big part of it.
That's the way it is.
But they said Mike D'Antoni. We know this is next year, I believe.
I don't know why they let him make these moves that he made if they was gonna get rid of him.
Well, you know, at the end of the year, his contract is over.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have let him make all those moves. He got rid of Clint Capella, got rid of several guys that I thought was instrumental on the team. He got rid of them to go to a 5-foot team, and now they finna change coaches. I think that was a bad move. You putting Jeff Van Gundy in a bad position now.
A very bad position, because then you have to go and you have you have players built for Mike D'Antoni's system, and now you bring in Jeff Van Gundy.
And he got 5'10" guys trying to play like they 6'10". This thing.
Jeff Van Gundy's a good coach, like we both said, man. Will he take this job? You got two superstars on the team, so it's a good. You know you're gonna be in the playoffs. You know you're gonna have a chance, but like you said, organization helps win championships, and you need a good organization. And right now, I don't think, and you need a good team. And right now, their team is mini-me's. So, Daryl Morey, that guy right there, we might need to do something with him.
But Tillman said that the bar is going to be the NBA Finals.
Is that what he said? That's their.
I like, I don't know that guy, but I like what he's doing.
Tim Fajita?
Yeah.
Fajita? I don't know his name.
See, he's not from the U.S., so he don't know that D'Antoni wasn't a good coach. But he got some help, and somebody said, hey, man, you need to go get this guy, Jeff Van Gundy.
Tim Thibodeau's out there. There's a lot of coaches out there, but not too many being named.
Now, Tim Thibodeau is a good coach. I like him better than Van Gundy, actually. But
You called him a loser yesterday, 2 days ago.
because he hadn't won anything.
But he hasn't won anything either.
But I think that Tim Thibodeau is a good coach. Now, let me say this. I'm talking about this now. He wouldn't be a good coach for Houston right now because he got two beta males as the stars of the team, and they won't work for him. They won't work for him.
For Tom Thibodeau or Jeff Van Gundy?
Thibodeau.
Okay.
But they'll work for Van Gundy because Van Gundy's not going to work him like that.
Yeah, he understands the NBA. He definitely understands players. And Thibodeau said he's adjusted. He understands the NBA now. He can adjust to it. He said he understands it more now. He's been off. He understands he might have been a little bit too hard.
Now this is what I think that Tim Thibodeau should do. He need to trade or draft 2 or 3 guys that suits his mentality, and then coach them and say, "This is what I want you to do when you get in there." They'll be the Dennis Rodman of the Houston Rockets. They'll be the
Just go
Anthony Mason.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oakley and
They'll be the Charles. Yeah, they'll be those guys that come in and bruising people. They'll be the Bill Lambiers of the team.
Yeah. Well,
You other guys, y'all do what y'all do, but y'all come here. I want to talk to y'all right quick.
muck up the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Man. We need this.
That's what I would do.
'Cause
I like that toughness. Those guys gonna win every time. I'll take some scrappy fighters over talent every time. You gotta have some talent, but I'm gonna build my team around that toughness.
I got my scrappy. I got my real player. I got a mom.
Give me 2 guys that can ball, and give me the rest of the guys that's scrapping, fighting, kicking, scratching.
I like it. So give you a Patrick Beverly, give you a Tucker, give you those guys, and then give you 2 superstars.
Give me 2 superstars, man. We're gonna win the whole thing. That's how the Bulls won. Steve Kerr and Paxson, kicking, scratching, fighting. Dennis Rodman, just. And then you had a superstar, 2 in Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Making $12 an hour, so we can bring in all other players.